I became homeless at an age of 19, and I spent 21 years of my life homeless and in and out of jails. And a restorative justice program is aimed to get an offender, such as myself, to take responsibility for their own actions and to understand the harm that I've caused others. It would allow me or give me the opportunity to redeem myself.
Additionally, without proper services, similar to like listening to Reba's story, we hear that phrase that hurt people, but the second part is that healed people heal people. If we engaged in more restorative justice, more therapeutic treatment, more getting to the soul and the core of incarceration and addressing the racism head on, that's what really moves to public safety.
First things first, with any information that's being put out there for anyone, whether it be ourselves as advocates for the homelessness crisis, or for those who are literally in opposition to Measure J, you have to do your due diligence research. Look to see what's needed in your community and ask yourself, what can I do from my standpoint to see that these reinvestments are truly established?
And we definitely need Congress to act to pass voting rights legislation, to pass further protections against discrimination in this country. And we also need us ourselves to vote out incompetent politicians who aren't going to pass those kinds of legislations. The Voting Rights Act was, I think, unanimously approved in the Senate in 2006, and it can't even get a floor vote today in Congress. That's unacceptable.
With evictions, what we really, really need is for folks to get representation in these proceedings. I mean, ideally, we would change the process. We wouldn't make it this easy to be able to get rid of tenants, get tenants out of their homes. But what we can do probably more quickly than that is to be able to get tenants representation, because the majority of the time when tenants have representation, they win.
This is a national movement that we are a part of. And yet I always like to say we're a little bit special and unique here in Los Angeles, because from the first moments of our coalition and our organizing efforts, we have been talking about right to counsel in the most sort of expansive way. We're talking about ensuring a guaranteed right to free legal representation for low-income tenants facing eviction. And we're also talking about expanded resources for tenant outreach, education, and organizing to meet tenants early and prevent evictions, ideally from happening in the first place.